Hey, it's your girl Q, and you are now tuned in to the Talk with Q. Hey, how you doing? You are tuned into a brand new episode of the Talk with Q. That was good. So, we are here, brand new week, brand new topic, and brand new amazing guests. Hope you guys tuned in to the last time we posted an episode, which was featuring Mike Smith. So if you guys haven't had a chance to tune into that episode, make sure you click the link in the bio, tune in, subscribe, or if you want to just listen to the podcast, that's just fine with us. But make sure you support, share, and repost, and let me know what you think. So we're here with a brand new week, and we have an amazing, amazing guest, super duper talented. I think I met you at a fashion show. So, I try my best to network, go different places, and we linked with each other on social media, Instagram. And I really, really wanted you to come out to this show and just let us know a little bit about your business, different things that you do, and I guess let people know how to contact you and just how you started and all that.
Okay. Well, hi, my name is Valencia. I am the CEO of Who She Thinks She Is clothing brand. I basically started this brand because I wanted something to empower women, make them feel good about themselves, no matter what they wear, whether it's my brand or any other brand. I just want to, focus on empowerment. And I started 2 years ago. The focus of it, I really started because I had low self-esteem when I was growing up. And then now that I overcame my low self-esteem and, I get dressed up, get all cute, I know people be looking at me saying, who she thinks she is. So that's really why I started my brand. You can follow me on Instagram, Who She Thinks She Is, LLC. And all my contact information, the website is in the bio, everything like that. And I also want to thank Talk with Q for bringing me on because she's an amazing person.
Oh, thank you so much. So you guys, I hope you get a chance to zoom in on the outfit, zoom in on everything. Did you make your shirt that you have on tonight?
Yes, this is a small custom piece I made for myself, which has the WSTSI on it, which stands for Who She Thinks She Is.
Oh, yes, honey, yes. So, I guess nowadays, we know it's not really easy, starting a clothing brand because everyone, for the most part, I think when they try to start a clothing brand, they're often intimidated by so many people are doing it. So what's something that has kept you motivated and kept you pushing and striving in an industry that, it is a lot of people selling clothes. So what's something that could make your brand stand out?
Okay, something that has kept me motivated, basically our friends and family pushing me, keeping me going. It was this quote a while back. It was saying it's going to be a whole lot of Who She Thinks She Is in 2020. So everybody was sending me that, and that kept me motivated. As far as standing out, I feel like I do a lot of custom pieces as far as I do custom jackets, maybe some distressed jeans if someone wants, things like that, and just stamp my brand on it. And that's what I feel, and my mission behind it, I also feel like that's what makes me stand out.
That's really, really true. Okay. So you guys make sure if you like to make any purchases, make sure you want to contact her. If you like any customization things or, bulk orders, because we need all the coins. We need all money in-house, all 2020. Make sure you follow her Instagram at Who She Thinks She Is, LLC. And you have an email that you would like to give out as well, like a business email?
Yes, I have a business email. It is WSTSILLC@gmail.com. You can contact me there if you want something custom. You can't reach me on my DM or something, you can hit me up there.
Okay. So as we kind of, push a little bit forward, we like to go to the infamous question that we ask each and every episode that for some reason it either gets one or two different reactions. So as we start off each and every episode, we ask our guests at the moment, what is your current relationship status?
I am single. Yes, I, talk, I casual date, but for the most part, I'm single.
for the most part, you're single. So we don't need no one watching this trying to be like, you said you single. Like what you said. I'm telling you that since I have my show, it's about to be 2 years now. Before I transitioned to YouTube and everything, and I'll just be around my friends, like just recording little episodes, posting them before my show got a little more serious. So many times, like they tell me, like they calling me like, oh, your show don't got me in trouble. Oh, why we had to talk about this? Oh, when you said this and I reacted this way, and I'm like, listen, I guess people will overlook an entire episode, but the minute you say one thing, it's like, you said what? So just for I guess future references, I guess if that opportunity presented itself and you were able to have the ideal guy, what would it be?
My ideal guy would be smart, funny, consistent. I love
consistent.
Consistent. I mean, I love to text all day, talk on the phone if they're busy, and just shoot me a text. You don't have to I know nobody don't want that, so have money, but I know it's not all about the money. And I don't know. I guess that's basically it. Smart, funny, cool, down to earth, consistent, and just about his business.
Okay, so if you guys heard those things and you feel like you are that person, hit the DMs. It goes down in the DMs, okay? So as we move a little bit forward, we know it is a serious epidemic at this moment with the coronavirus. To be honest, how do you feel about the coronavirus before I voice my opinion on this?
The coronavirus, I mean, it is a very serious topic issue, but I think it's just like all those other diseases or big epidemics that has came along, like the swine flu, Ebola. In a couple months, it's gonna be gone, and we're gonna be like, damn, somebody got a coronavirus, So I think it's one of those things where it's gonna come and it's gonna go. Hopefully, everybody wash your hands, be safe, don't take precaution, but I think it'll be over maybe in the next couple of months.
So for those that are watching, the coronavirus came from China, correct? I believe it came from China.
I think so, somewhere overseas.
It came from Asia, to be exact, and they were trying to control it and get everything kind of like keep it there, but somehow people got on planes and came here. At that moment, I just knew it was foolishness, because I'm just like, I just can't seem to understand, if it's a disease that's killing people, how do they allow anybody to leave Asia to begin with? So I kind of feel the same way. I have a little mixed views on it. I'm not saying that it's not. It's probably possibly it is a deadly virus out there. But is it spreading to the magnitude that they say it is? I don't believe so. And I don't know. I just kind of feel like with the government, a lot of things are like smoke to a fire. Like, we're looking this way, we really should be looking this way. And it's like a distraction method. So I don't know. I guess we would have to really see, because I agree with you 100%. I guess we'll have to really see within the next month or two if this virus really is, going to spread the way they say it is. But in the meantime, some tips that we have seen according to the Department of Health is make sure your hands are clean at all times. Make sure you keep your hands out of your face. Make sure you constantly keep your constant areas that you are always in, car, home, desk, things of that such, constantly sanitize and clean, which you probably should already be doing. And just make sure you keep yourself clean, hydrated. I guess these are some of the things that some people are saying can kind of prevent you from getting the coronavirus.
I have a couple questions about the coronavirus. I wanted to know how fast is these deaths happen? Like, once you get the virus, how long you live with it, and I guess how many people in the U.S. have it. But they were saying that the people who are dying from it already had like respiratory issues or some type of issues that caused them to die along with it. I'm not sure.
Yeah, so according to I think what I've been seeing on the news and everything is it breaks down your immune system. So I think that's why the cases where people have died, they're much older, but the cases of the people that are a little bit younger, that's why I guess they have them quarantined and stuff like that, but the people that they said are much older, it's like killing them in a matter of a couple days. But apparently it attacks your immune system, so if your immune system is broken down, I guess you can't fight like infections, and it's just opening your body to be sick and things like that. That's the way they're making it seem. And it's kind of confusing because it's like they keep popping up with, oh, it might be a case of it in Florida, it might be a case of it here, it might be a case of it there. It's like, where is it at? Like, I don't know. Where is it at? Because I need to know if I need to sit in the house, if I need an excuse to not go anywhere.
Yeah, they said it was a case in Tampa.
Yeah, and it's like they're with this all maybe possibility, and they don't come back and confirm anything. I don't know if this is supposed to keep us in the house. I don't know what's going on because I'm still traveling. I'm still going to go to the airport in a couple weeks, and I'm still going to be about my business.
Have your mask on?
I don't even think I'm going to do all that. Like, honestly, I don't see myself walking through no airport with no mask on. But, hey, if I find a mask within the next couple of weeks, I guess I'll go to the airport looking like crazy to keep myself clean, whatever. But if you guys have any tips, tricks, or just ways that I guess you could feel that we don't get the coronavirus, please let us know. Give us some tips or ways that you keep yourself clean in these tough times of this possible deadly virus. Make sure you hit me up on my email. It's TheTalkWithQ@gmail.com. So a little fast forward, I guess the topic that a lot of people love to talk about so much is your first date. So we all know your first date, that's that time of like, people want to be fake nervous, want to act fake nice, want to be like talking in that high-pitched voice before I bring out that Liberty City side of me. So it's like that's the time that you get the mac on my lips instead of getting Yasmin. And then as a little bit of time go by, you start to see like, oh, she might be a little ghetto. Yeah, like so it's like, I don't know, what's your, I guess, mindset of first dates?
As far as how it should go or how I react or act?
I don't know, like, not even, do you like them, don't like them, and I guess how you think it should go?
I think it should go, I don't know, these days you can't let people come pick you up from your house. You don't want to know their stakes, you don't know if they're crazy, so now these days I think we should just meet at the place, he should open the door.
Yes.
Things like that. If y'all go to movies, he should pay for everything. I feel like
cha-ching. Swipe them visas.
And I don't know, just be yourself. Try to be yourself. You're kind of nervous on your first date, so it's kind of almost impossible. But try to read as much as yourself as possible. Just vibe with the person, see if you like them. If you do, y'all schedule the next date. If not, on to the next.
The issue with first dates and me is like, everybody want to be nice. I don't got time for that. I need you to get straight down to business and let me know how you really are, so then you can see how I'm going to react to it. I don't have time for all these climbing mountains and swimming through the ocean to see how you really act, because it's like everybody on their best behavior for them first couple of weeks. Then you doing little sneak stuff, and I'm looking like, ooh, did you mean that, or did you this? And it's like, I don't have time for that. It's just. And
then once they do something wrong, be like, you ain't showing me this or that.
I like when people just lay it all out. I like people lay it all out so I can block you. So I can block you early on, and we don't have to even go any further for us to have any issues in the future. And in the past, for those who have really like been following the Talk with Q, we not too long ago talked about like your worst first date. So like really, really quick, what do you think your worst first date was?
I don't think I ever had a worst first date.
Even if it per se wasn't like, I think when you hear worst, you probably thinking like hard decline, like the maximum drama that happened on a first date. Like what was just like a first date that I guess you could just say that you was like, we're not going on the second date. Like, this is just, I don't know. He just either, it's the smell, it's the conversation, the energy, it's just the lack of no conversation. Like, just something that made you, trigger you to say you're not going on another date with this person.
I think it was when this guy came in pick me up and we went to lunch. He was like super, I don't know, I wouldn't want to say corny, but kind of corny, kind of boring. I was just like looking like, yeah, this is not it. Cause he would be cracking jokes. I wouldn't get it, Cause I love to laugh. And if you can't make me laugh, cause I laugh over. I'm really goofy, so I laugh over anything. If you can't make me laugh, you lost me. And that's I'm like, once I get out this car,
you are blocked. Listen, you don't understand, check the resume. I block people fast. And I think that's probably why when I deal with a person, I keep dealing with them, because I hate that whole process of meeting somebody new. It's so aggravating. And then that first date, it's either like a hit or miss. You don't know if it's going to go real, real good, or if it's going to be that awkwardness. Because you can have awkwardness when you first meet a person,
right,
but that don't mean it's going to be like that from that point forward. So it's like you don't know. Or you can have a good time with somebody, but that don't mean you're going to be talking to them for long.
Right. But the first day, I feel like you should feel some type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? You should feel some type of, okay, I want to at least talk to him more. If you don't get that from him, then
Chopped. But it's crazy. The whole reason that we even brought up this topic, because the initial topic of tonight is, what are, I guess, do or die, real mandatory first date questions that you feel like you should ask? What are some things that off rip in your mind when you go on a first date you should ask? And before, I guess, we get to everyone's opinion, we're going to go off of Google the top 10 first date questions that you should ask. Number 1 is, what makes you unique? I don't think nobody ever asked me that before. What makes you unique? Number 2 is, what are some random fun facts about you? I crack my toes before I go to sleep. It's just a habit. I know. It's like a really bad habit. It's the truth. That's why I could not just date anybody, because some people will probably really be like, what the hell is going on? Like, I crack my hands. Like, look, I can crack my hands right now. Like, you probably can't hear it, but I do it to the point where sometimes I go to sleep, my hands be hurting. Because I've been doing it.
So when you crack your toes, do you actually touch them, or you can just...
No, I can just crunch them, and it'll just crack. And I'll crack my fingers, and it's like... And I guess it don't really be an issue. I don't know. And I don't really just get that intimate settings with everybody, so that for them to see that my toes be cracking. But then I do that and I go to bed. Or I do it when I first wake up in the morning. So that's the unique. That's the unique facts about me. What's something you want to learn or wish you were better at? You don't know how you'll answer that?
Something I would learn or wish I was better at. I wish I was better at singing. I can sing a little bit, but I wish I was better at it. And something I wish I could learn.
That's true. I wish I could sing too. I think I'll sing my way out of everything. No.
And I don't know. Something I wish I could learn is, I don't know. I'm just always looking to learn anything and everything to make myself a better person, in my career, everything. I'm just looking to learn everything.
Snaps. Well, something that if somebody asks me that, I think I will mention that I wish I knew how to edit, and I wish I knew how to speak different languages, because for those that know me, my family's not from here. My mom's family is Hispanic, but I don't speak not a lick of Spanish. So it's kind of embarrassing when people be like, oh, are you mixed with something? I'm quick to say no. And they be like, oh, well, why your name is this and that? And I'm like, I can't speak him. And I feel like that just kind of looks kind of like a little ghetto.
Yeah, people say that about me too, because my name is Valencia, which is a city in Spain. And they're like, oh, you're Hispanic?
You just American?
Yeah, I'm not mixed with anything.
Yeah, I just wish I knew how to speak other languages.
I do too, and I work with ESOL kids at the school that I work at, and I've been trying to learn, so hopefully I'll get it, because here in Miami, it's people of all races, and it's just, I I just feel like you can learn so much.
Yeah, you kind of, no, not to be funny, you kind of have to like speak Spanish or Creole to survive in Miami a little bit. It's the sad truth. What's the next thing? Best first date questions according to Google. Oh, would you rather? I guess you sit there and compare things like, would you rather this or that? A question I'd probably ask in that situation is like, would you rather Netflix or Hulu? That's a good question, because how somebody answer that will really let you know like what they do on their free time.
I would say, would you rather stink breath or yellow teeth?
Would you rather stink breath? I'm not, no lie. I didn't think about that one. Because I think we all, I know, I done met people with like really bad hygiene. Like I have met
That's
people.
like a no.
No, like, listen, let me tell y'all, some of like the cutest boys, most fake famous people be dirty. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know what it is, but people that are really known or are really like, when you see them, they be sweaty and they be like I don't know. Maybe they so busy on social media they don't take baths and stuff. I don't know what's going on, but it's just, if I could pick yellow teeth or stink breath, I'll be alone. I'd just rather be alone because I'm really big on.
I don't want to look at nobody's face who have yellow teeth, and I definitely don't want to smell stink breath. So.
I know somebody that dated somebody that had halitosis. I would never. I would have to pay for you to go get something done. If you were that cute, I'll probably fund that. I'd swipe them visas for that. But no. And then yellow teeth, I think the only thing I'll envision to myself is waking up in the morning, your teeth real yellow all the time. It's like, that would get old. That would be ghetto too. So, next one is, do you know any good jokes? I don't think I would ask that because I don't like a forced joke. I like to laugh, so I don't want to feel like you forcing me to laugh and saying some foolishness. And I got a fake laugh and it's not funny. But do you know like a really good joke that you would tell somebody?
Nah, I don't know like no jokes off the top of my head. Like, I know like the little funny punchlines people say, like, are you from Tennessee? Because you're in Tennessee, stuff like that. But I don't know like no jokes with like knock jokes.
No, probably like a joke. I tell like my mom and them sometimes. It's like, it's a joke I heard a while ago. I don't know. It said, they used to say this when I was in a band. They said, what did the lion tell the cheetah in the race? And what did the lion tell the cheetah? Did I say it right? What did the lion tell the cheetah at the end of the race? And the lion said, you a cheetah. And the cheetah said, you lying. Forced joke. You know what I'm trying to say? Because if you say that when you out, I think somebody be looking like.
I have a joke that's similar to that. It's what do you get when you mix an elephant and a rhino in the person? The elephino, like the elephino.
Like the hell.
Like the elephino.
Get it? Got it. I think I'll be looking like, you said, girl, what? Like, if you said that, like, what? No, but that's
how you just can't tell jokes. You just gotta be naturally funny.
Yeah, because listen, I'm going to say whatever. I don't know what's going to come out of my mouth. So we might just be laughing, or you might just be like, I would never go out with this girl again. But I don't want you sitting there trying to tell little fake jokes. It's going to be like, that's not funny. Never again. Next thing, out of the top 10 first questions, according to Google, first date questions is, what's your favorite place on earth? I would not ask somebody that, but whatever. Google, I guess you're right.
What does that tell you about somebody if they tell you?
I don't know. What if they say some real random stuff? Like, what if they say like another country or something that you've never even visited?
I don't know how that could spark an interesting conversation.
Maybe a way that you could have twisted that, we're going to tweak your questions, Google, is what's your favorite place to be? Or what's your favorite place to go?
Where's your favorite place to be? You know, to be cute, if they answered.
What?
Right here with you.
I'll be like, I'll probably be looking like. It depends on the person how I react to something like that. Like what?
Or
Favorite
how you
here
came
with
off with it.
Child,
Like, you don't even know.
child, listen.
That would make you go.
So we know if you guys are on a date, she wants y'all to use that same line. Favorite place, right here with you, boo.
Yep, and I'm gonna test y'all because I'm gonna ask that question.
So another one is tell me about the special people that are in your life. I don't know. I guess I think I'll say my mama. Like I mention my mama all the time. My mama, my daddy.
I'll definitely say my sister. That's my heart.
You like really close with your sister?
Yes, we're like. I think we're almost the same person, kind of. That's how close we are.
So cute.
I love my sister.
That is so cute. So I guess now, I guess we could both say like some questions that we feel like are mandatory, top priority to ask on the first date.
Oh, I have a question that I ask every single time I see a person. I'm gonna ask what happened in your last relationship. Why? What broke things off? Like what happened? I don't know why. I like to know, but that's just a question that I'm gonna ask.
I don't know. I'm not gonna lie to you. I used to ask that a lot, but now it's just kind of like, because everybody the victim. Everybody was like the victim. Everybody was like, I did so wrong. Everybody just like, so I think you kind of have to go just based off them just talking in random scenarios, because that will kind of let you know the type of person you're dealing with. Because when do you ever, I'm not saying it's not possible, when do you ever hear somebody say like, I messed up? I have heard it before, like once out of a million times, but like I messed up, or me and my old relationship didn't work out because of me, or what I did. They're not trying to bash that person they dated so quickly. Because it's like the story always goes the same. Like, well, every story I hear, like, oh, it's this and that, and she did this, or he did that. It's like, what did you do? Tell me what you did, so I can get an idea of the type of person that you are. But nobody really gonna be honest in that scenario.
Always two sides to the story. They don't ever want to tell.
Like, would you be quick, honestly, to say, like, if somebody asks you, what did you do in your last relationship? What parts you played in the ending? You ain't really gonna throw yourself under the bus. Because we not perfect.
Right. Unless you're, like, really honest.
But you know, majority of the time we are victims. They don't know how to tell the truth.
It's just, I don't know. Why?
I don't know. A question I always ask on the first date is, real corny, typical, where you see yourself in 5-10 years? Because I need to know. I need to know.
Like, what are your goals?
Yeah, I need to know, how do you envision yourself? I need to know if you're going to gas yourself up, or just be like working. Somebody have said that to me before. Like, somebody said that to me. They were working like at a health company or something. This is when I was in college, and he was just like, hopefully still working there, just working. And I was just like, because there's nothing wrong working. Everybody don't have to have a business. Everybody don't have to have like their own side little things going on, because everybody can't be a owner. It has to be workers. But he had no ambition to move up in the company. He had no ambition, because he mentioned to me that they had offered him a few times promotions, and he was just fine, just like being complacent in where he was at in the company. And I was just like, but some people like that. Some people just want a regular life. Like, they don't, but that's not going to work with me. Like, that's not, like, I don't want you to just get comfortable at your job and just, you don't take no promotions, you don't do nothing, because you don't want more responsibilities. Like, you literally want to just do the same thing you're doing for the rest of your life.
Right. That's boring. That's boring.
Exactly.
And I look for the same thing within a conversation. If you're not talking about elevating, it's like, what you doing?
Nothing. Period.
That's a good question. Good first date question.
And another good first date question that I've seen on the internet a few times is, there's somebody out here that's out in this world that will be upset that you sitting here on this date with me. Like, 'cause I I need to know. I need to know that when I leave here, I don't have to be on the fence. I need to know that if you taking us to this place, ducked off in Winwood for a reason, I need to know the truth. Because everybody got they don't have a crazy ex, a crazy situation in the past. Right. They be around here trying to be sneaky and slick. So I need to know the truth.
Right. And they always leave that out,
They occasionally leave that information out, and you on Instagram browsing and being nosy, and you see some old comments, and you see that person with... Listen, because I'm a spy.
You're single, but how single? Are you single?
Or y'all just mad at each other right now. I need to know which single you are.
Yeah. Because that's very important. This day and age, these girls crazy. You're probably going to...
Listen, because it's not that, but I just feel like it's so hard dating nowadays. So it's just if we rocking and we here, I don't need you to be playing with me because it takes a lot to get there. Dating is not how it once was. It's all this extra stuff. People mindset. Yeah, it's I don't have time for that. So if you out here being slick and you trying to slide and glide and trying to sneak around and do little stuff, we're gonna have a problem.
But my thing is, you just should have just left me. I was okay. I was chilling, minding my business.
Unbothered. And you came in my space bothering me. You came over here trying to wind down me and take me out and buy me stuff and making it sound this how it's always going to be. And it's not like this. Because once you got me, you stopped doing that stuff. Everything declined. Right. The calls, the gifts, the being nice, the courting me, it stopped. So you need to move so somebody else can come court me again. Plain and simple.
But that dating life is just
it's hard.
It is hard. Because you think you like someone, then they mess up, so then now you have to start all over again on that first date.
And then it's kind of you get so accustomed and comfortable with a person that you start to allow cycles of things that you wouldn't have allowed with anybody else. Right. But just off the strength of you comfortable, you complacent with that person, so you don't see yourself talking to somebody new, and it's somebody in the world that could treat you way better. But we get comfortable in situations and we allow toxic behavior to become patterns again and again and again.
All the red flags, they've done red flag after red flag, and you just make an excuse for it.
So, I guess you guys that's out here, I guess you could let us know what are some mandatory first date questions that you feel like you should ask, or you feel like should be asked but are not asked that often. What reason, I don't know. But hit me up. It's TheTalkWithQ@gmail.com. Instagram TheTalkWithQ, and let me know what are mandatory first date questions that you should ask that can nip stuff in the bud. Offer.
Because apparently I need a new one, since what she said is true. They always play the victim. I need some new first date questions. So. Probably a way that you could twist that question is, because honestly, I used to ask that same question. I'm not making it seem I really used to ask that same question. So I realized everybody's story is the same way about their ex. The wordage might be a little different, but it's and then you meet them people who it's just kind of we just broke up. They don't really even come on now, and people don't just break up. So it's I don't know. Maybe what you could say is, if someone you used to date was sitting here right now, what would they say about you? In this present moment, what would they have to say about you? That's probably a good question. That is a good question, because I wonder what my ex would say about me if they asked me that question, or how he said we broke up. Would he play the victim? Because he wasn't.
Because he was a liar, a deceiver. Listen,
right?
No, because it's crazy, because the people that do the most stuff to you, them be the people that really play victim when people talk to them. And it's what? That's not even how that went. You're telling the story wrong. Let me tell the story right. But I guess as we wrap up tonight, let me know, because you never know. Y'all might have some better first date questions than me, or you guys might have some better first date questions than Google, because Google, I don't know who's asking this, but if you guys said it works, I will send this list. I will post this list for y'all to see if these first date questions work out for you. So I guess as we wrap up tonight, you have any future projects, any fashion shows, anything that's coming up on the lookout that we should be on the lookout for?
As far as fashion shows, not yet, but I have been. Since it's called Who She Thinks She Is, it has been really hard to find clothing for men. I have a lot of men asking me, when are you going to do something for the boys? When are you going to do something for the men? It has been really hard. So what I have done is I've gotten with a graphic designer and he came with a really neat design that will fit both for women and men. So if you go on my Instagram page, you can most definitely check those out for the men. And I have a pre-order sale going on right now. It's $25 with no shipping fee wherever you are. I'll send it to you. And that's that. It comes in a whole bunch of different colors. They're very dope. So y'all can check that out. And I have a gift for Miss TheTalkWithQ for bringing me on.
I have a gift? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What is this? Let me see. Oh. Can I keep the bag? Oh, this is so cute. Did you make this?
I had someone to, put my ideas together.
Who She Thinks She Is. Cleopatra Jones magazine. Ooh. Can you guys see it? This is too cute. I'm definitely gonna wear this. You know what's crazy? I was just telling somebody the other day. This is really, really cute. Thank you so much. I was just telling somebody the other day that I really don't have like graphic shirts and stuff like that. I think I got to the point now where I have more like dress up clothes than dress down clothes. So me dressing down is like tights in a shirt, and I can't do that. I need to start getting like more graphic tees. So this came at the perfect time. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So you guys make sure if you would like to get in contact with Who She Thinks She Is, hit her up, write her. At this point, I don't think it's nothing that she can't do. And if, you guys want to sit down and do some consultations, hit her up, email her, or write her on Instagram at Who She Thinks She Is, LLC. She responds extremely fast, and she's very professional. So make sure you guys head on over, purchase something, tag her, do everything. Support a Black business. Okay, my love? So good night, and we really, really hope that you guys enjoyed this week's episode. And once again, if you have some, other first date question that you felt like wasn't covered, that should have been covered, make sure you email me at TheTalkWithQ@gmail.com. Good night.
Good night.
Talk with